Finland, the land of 1,000 lakes, cutting-edge healthcare, and of course the perennial title of happiest country in the world. But is this simplistic view a true reflection of Finnish well-being? Beyond the glossy headlines and idyllic images, a more complex reality exists. Long, dark winters, historically high suicide rates, and a unique cultural stoicism paint a different picture. Our goal is to delve deeper, to explore the nuances of Finnish happiness, and to understand what truly contributes to the Finnish perceived well-being. We'll move beyond the surface and examine the underlying factors at play. So, how is happiness measured? The World Happiness Report is a global survey that measures life satisfaction across different nations. It's become a benchmark for understanding well-being on a societal level. The survey is done by interviewing people in different countries. The survey is a subjective life evaluation, how satisfied people feel about their life, not necessarily how happy they are in daily moments. The report considers factors like GDP per capita, social support, healthy life expectancy, freedom to make life choices, generosity, and perceptions of corruption. These elements combine to create an overall happiness score. However, the report has limitations. It doesn't directly measure mental health, feelings of loneliness, or individual mood fluctuations. The World Happiness Report focuses primarily on societal structure and support systems, rather than individual emotional states. It's more about the framework than the feelings. It's more about structure than smiles. Finland consistently scores high due to several key factors. A cornerstone of Finnish success is the high level of trust in government and institutions. This fosters a sense of security and stability. Robust public services are another critical component. Free education, universal healthcare, and low levels of corruption promote fairness and equal opportunity for all citizens. The emphasis on work-life balance is also significant. Shorter working hours and ample vacation time allow Finns to prioritize personal well-being and family life. Access to nature is deeply integrated into the Finnish lifestyle. Vast forests, pristine lakes, and a pervasive sense of silence offer a refuge from the stresses of modern life. Finally, cultural values play a crucial role. Modesty, non-materialism, and contentment in the everyday are highly valued traits. Success is often defined by peace and contentment, not flashy displays of wealth or status. On the other hand, despite the high happiness rankings, Finland faces also challenges. High suicide rates, particularly in rural and northern regions, remain a persistent concern. Seasonal affective disorder, SAD, is prevalent due to the long, dark winters. The lack of sunlight can significantly impact mood and mental health, as it is in the other northern countries as well. What is interesting that despite high rates of SAD, Finland still ranks high in happiness surveys, meaning happiness and seasonal depression can coexist. Additionally, also a loneliness exists in Finland, especially in some groups like older generations, some young adults, and people living alone in rural areas. Some people even call it a hidden epidemic because Finland still scores highly in happiness, but individual emotional struggles like loneliness don't always show up in national averages. Historical trauma has also shaped the Finnish psyche. Wars and economic hardship have instilled a unique perspective on life and happiness. For some, happiness is viewed as the absence of suffering, not necessarily emotional elation. Life satisfaction might be rated as good enough based on past hardships and a sense of resilience. To truly understand Finnish happiness, we must delve into the cultural psyche. The concept of sisu is central to understanding Finnish grit, resilience, and stoicism. Sisu influences perceptions of happiness and well-being. It emphasizes perseverance in the face of adversity and the ability to endure hardship without complaint. There's some kind of cultural pressure to maintain a stoic facade. Openly displaying vulnerability or emotional distress is often not shown. Social comparison also plays a role, particularly in a relatively homogeneous society. The pressure to conform to societal norms can impact individual well-being. Silence and introversion are integral to Finnish communication and relationships. Direct confrontation is often avoided, and quiet contemplation is often valued. We can actually learn valuable lessons from Finland's approach to well-being. The value of quiet, safety, and simplicity in promoting a sense of calm and contentment is undeniable. The importance of designing systems that support overall quality of life is also clear. Public services and social safety nets can significantly reduce stress and improve well-being. However, it's crucial to remember that outer calm doesn't always equate to inner peace. We need to look beyond the rankings to understand individual lived experiences. Ultimately, we must question our own definition of happiness. Is it about constantly chasing more, or about finding contentment in the present moment? It's vital to highlight the importance of mental health awareness and support. Promoting open conversations about loneliness and social isolation is also essential. Our conclusion is that as these topics are not so much shown in the study rankings, the more holistic approach is needed, both for well-being but also for happiness ratings. Finland is undoubtedly a calm, safe, and well-structured society. But it's not necessarily always truly happy in the way we might expect, and studies don't necessarily always show full truth. On the other hand, it's the case in every study and in every country. Happiness is a complex tapestry woven from societal structures, individual experiences, and historical context. It's a multifaceted concept that cannot be easily quantified or reduced to a single ranking. The truth is that happiness isn't always loud, but it also isn't always real. It's a nuanced and personal experience that deserves a deeper understanding. We encourage you to rethink the obvious and explore the overlooked nuances in the world around you. Don't take things at face value. If you're interested to hear more insights, subscribe to our channel for deeper dives into fascinating topics and thought-provoking analysis. Join us as we explore the complexities of the human experience. Keep your mind open and your heart happy. See you soon again.